Oliver, I'm curious. When you talk with your clients about marketing for this new crop versus a year out, let's call it red December corn. How aggressive are your clients looking at marketing the new crop corn for 2022, given the fact that the input costs could be changing quite a bit?
I mean, historically, we're at pretty good prices that you want to be able to capitalize on. But as you had mentioned, the input costs are screaming higher, which leaves the upside for that D22 corn. So they're not getting overly aggressive, but there's a lot of great ways to hedge your downside risk without getting married to a trade. And a lot of that is using the options on the futures contract. That's a great way to hedge the price without having to worry about the daily and monthly swings and gyrations, especially in this volatile market. And it's not just the grains, it's all these commodities have just seen a lot of participation, and they're flying around on both sides here as of late. And we expect that to continue through the rest of the fourth quarter. We're seeing a nice little relief rally in the grains to start the week, which is encouraging. Obviously, last week we got the bearish USDA report, and we're likely over 50% through harvest. So I think a lot of the bearish news, which would be better than expected yields, is probably baked into the cake, and it's giving us a little bit of a relief rally and potentially a harvest low. Now, does that mean we're going to be screaming away to the upside? I wouldn't be so quick to say that. I think we chop around in a little bit of a range, specifically for corn between 520 and 550. So a bit of a trader's paradise for people who are a little bit more active and nimble, wanting to play both sides of the market. Another thing to keep in mind here this week is November options expiration. We're keeping a very close eye on the soybean market for that. There's a lot of open interest at that $12 strike, and where a lot of open interest is, which means open positions, could act as a little bit of a magnet, or at least offer some support at that psychologically significant $12 handle.